Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another first look video voted for by you. This time we're looking at Car Mechanics Simulator 2021, so it's a bit of an older game. This was released in August 21 and it's the final of 4 Car Mechanics Simulator games stretching back all the way to 2014, so there is good history here. The developers Red Dot Games have not really done anything else since. They have released a bunch of DLCs for it, but that's kind of how things have left. And this was probably the most successful of those 4 games, but I've never played this series, so I did want to have a look at the demo, and thank you for picking it. Steam reviews are incredibly positive over the course of the game's history. Things like it is mechanic approved, so mechanics saying it is as close as you're going to get to the real thing. It's incredibly detailed and educational are some of the positives that have come out of this. But let's see what they're going to say about let's see what they say about it first of all. So work your way to a service empire, get your hands dirty in a highly realistic simulation game that pays major attention to details. Pay a visit to a new auction house and buy cars in various conditions. Expand your range of services by investing in a new workspace and equipment. Right, let's go and play the demo and we'll talk about this on the way. Right, we're going to dive in. We're not going to play the tutorial just because I think I've already done that behind the scenes and it doesn't really give you much more than what you're doing in the game. So let's dive in. So welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator 2021. The demo. In this demo we'd like to show you some new features. So you get 2 missions which include 2 new cars, so the Salem GW500 and the Sakura Super. Additionally, you can get your hands dirty with your own Valsen 2040 which is sitting outside. Fully upgraded garage with new open plan, so you get to see what things are like, but some of the tools are locked. So you've got the repair table, wheel balancer and wheel changer, and the spring puller. So all that sounds pretty darn good, doesn't it? So this is what we're working with. Looks pretty awesome. You can see inside, so this is the kind of beat up wreck that we've got outside that we can have a play with. We can take it to bits, we can, I think we can wash it, and the environment looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Really, really nice looking environment. This is 5 years old, so I'm very impressed with what they've got going here. What's this? Wheel alignment, paint booth, yeah, there's the car wash there. Performance testing, there's just everything you could want here. So what's this game all about as we come into the workshop, which again looks just amazing? Well, we get orders that come in, we get to try and fix up the cars, make some money, that type of thing. It's got some similarities to Car Dealer Simulator. I think the sort of selling aspect as well, the better the more you sort of do up your car, the more you can sell it for. But it's incredibly detailed, hugely detailed. Every bit of this, everything here has a function, which is not the case often with this type of game. It's often that it doesn't. It's more for decoration, but everything, oh damn it, has a function. Well, most things have a function. And then through here we have where we do the repairs, and all sorts of different types of repair. So this is kind of what it looks like when it's finished, but when you start it's a much smaller thing, so it's giving you an idea of what this can look like. What's in here? Can't go through that. Wash your hands, that's a bit grimy. Right, so we're going to start off by accepting a deal. So we can't change anything at this point. So we've got this Salem GW500, lovely blue little car. Hey there, seems like boss is out. I heard that you are here on trial for this job. Great. I got some simple stuff to do. Periodic maintenance, brake plugs, coils, sounds like bearings might need to be checked. You know the deal. Good luck with your first real job. No additional tasks. Let's take the order, folks. Oh, here we go. Actually, it's not blue at all. So, we've got this little screen there that we can sort of move things around with. And we are going to move the car into car lift A. Right, here we are, inside. Open up the hood and see what we need to do. So, somewhere in here we've got a list of things that need to happen. So, hey there. Okay, that's just what we talked about before. So we need to have any of the repair parts need to be 79% plus. So I'm not sure whether we can fix them up ourselves or how that works, but let's start with the wheels, and we're going to take these off. We're probably going to just, I don't think we might be able to fix up the brake discs, I'm not sure. So to take the wheels up, we're probably going to have to put him up there. Yeah. Right, so then right click there. Nope, we want to dismount. And it's really straightforward here compared to some of these other things. Just go around, take it off. Oh, look at that. So I'm going to take the brake caliper off, take that off, and then we've got this rusty brake pad and the rusty disc. So I'm just going to get out of that in a second. We're going to just see whether we can do something with these brake discs. I don't know how this works in here, so I don't know whether it. So we don't have the necessary parts, but that's the body. That's the body. That's parts. Okay. Okay. So what do we have to press? Oh, hello. So can we keep going? That's wow. If you get a fail, then it's back to 47. Okay, so we've won that. Is this? So why can't we do the brake discs? Oh, it's just the one swan actually. Yeah, I don't think we can. But we can put that caliper back on, which is rather cool. So we need some brake discs. So let's go into here. We've got all sorts of things. I think it's probably going to be in here. So it's the ventilated brake discs. There's two of them that we need. Let's buy those parts. And we've taken this off already. We'll get in there. I'm going to focus in on the part. I'm going to mount that. We're going to put that on there. Put that on there. Oh, just a second. Why hasn't that worked? Is it still over here? Is it? Okay, we've got to wait until we get it to much higher up, so then we can put it on. Should be able to, I think. No, we can't. So why can't we... Where do those go? Let's got an inventory somewhere in here. Ah, it's the brake caliper, the brake pad. Okay, we can't fix those. We can't fix rubbish. So we're going to have to... We'll get 4 of those because I think that's what we need. Okay. I'll put that on nice and new, and then the caliper can go. I don't quite know what that little symbol meant. And then we'll put the wheel on. It's looking good. So then when we come out of here, we've done those two, which looks good. Okay, that's pretty good. So other things here, which I'm not entirely sure where they are. We might actually have to. Well, the wheel hub bearing. I think we're gonna have to take those wheels off again, aren't we? This is spark plugs is engine, ignition coil is engine, outer tie rod could be anything. Brake pads. Well, we know what we're doing with those. Serpentine belt, not entirely sure where that is, but okay, let's get into the engine then. I think we'll put this all the way down. Okay, ignition coil, ignition coil, ignition coil, ignition coil. And we can come over the top. Spark plug, spark plug. Spark plug. Spark plug. Okay. I think we've got everything we wanted there. So 4 ignition coils, 4 spark plugs. I think there was an electronics shop, if I'm not remembering. Nope. I want to back. Electronics. Spark plug. Yeah. Buy those parts. An ignition coil. We get a discount. Trade discount. They're nice. Nice. And then we can just go over the top here. Oh, let's mount parts. Lovely. Not sure what we can do with like the old parts that we can't fix, but maybe we'll have a little look, see if there's something that can fix old spark plugs and things. There we go. There we go. Well, that should be some fairly significant work done. Right. We need to work out the serpentine belt, but let's get... I mean, it's a shame we're not told where these things are. Isn't there an electronic thing here? A brake? Oh, brake. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's not available. So we could do that. It's just not available in the demo. So that's a repairing for the body. That's the body work. Parts. That's the spring puller, wheel balancer, tyre changer. We're not doing any of that yet. Okay. What's next up? I think we... we can go further up. So we can see underneath. Is that... So I've no idea whether any of they... Ooh, hello. Can't take that off just... Yeah, I think we need to take this... I think there's something there that we need to take off. So... Let's bring it down one. Yeah, was it the front? I think it was at the front. Right, is that what we need to take off to get... Oh no, we can take that off. There we go. Oh, it looks like we've got... Yeah, that's the wheel hair. That's excellent, that is. So we've got all the bits there. Can we see... I That's a front sway bar. There is... That's the serpentine belt, but it's not the right one. It's accessible from the engine bay, so it feels like probably the other one will be accessible from the engine bay, but I can't see anything else in there. So, what do we need? We need wheel hub bearings. There's 2 of those I think that we need. And then it was a, what was it, a tap something or other? Outer tie rod, 2 of those. I'm hoping that's right. I'm hoping my memory is good enough. Right. Okay. So we put that back in. That's good. Put that on there, which is good. Oh, we need to tighten that up and then put that in there. Nice. Feels like that's what we need to do. Brake pads on. Good job. Brake caliper on. Tighten that up. And then the rims, on they go. Genius. That feels like that one has been done. So let's have a look in the inventory. We've got 2 more of those, 1 of those brake pads. Okay, so we've got all the brake pads we need. Let's do this one then. This should be easy to take off, and you'll notice this one which is orange, can't take it off. We need to WD-40 it and then take it off. Again, same problem, rusty as heck. Now is this got the same issue as the other one? Looks like it's on the other side. It looks like it. Take that out and take that rusty thing out, and then we're gonna mount the new one in there, which is good. This can go in there. Look at that, folks, absolutely smashing it. That goes back in. Put a new brake disc on, the new brake pad on, fit the caliper, and finally the rims. I think that's been pretty successful. We've got some gorgeous fresh car there. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, brake pads. So I've got to do 2 brake pads and the serpentine belt, which I still have got very little clue where it is. I'm going to have to take the engine apart completely to try and find that. I hope not. We won't worry about that for now. We've got work to do with this. I don't think it's going to be back here anyway. Awesome. Right, I guess we're going to bring this all the way down, and then we're going to I think we'll order whatever we need. And we're just going to get into the engine and see what we can find. So it's the serpentine belt A1 for B. And the other one was B. So I think that's it. where do you go in amongst all this? I'm sure people will be finding this absolutely hilarious. Oh, I think we've got it there. So we need to get this cover off somehow. It's inside there, so I think we need to take perhaps this off. Not that one. This one comes off. Yeah, okay, covers coming off. It looks like we got it here. Right, so can't just get that yet. Oh, it's hard work to actually get to it, isn't it? There we go. And we'll put that new one in there. I'll put the cover on. Is that it? I like this sort of thing where you can go from almost any angle. And that. There we go. I think we're done, folks. Let's just have a quick look. We can go to orders through there, actually. So, yeah, we've done everything. Nice. So, let's shut that down. What's next? So, with phone up. No more jobs awaiting order, so what do we need to do here? Right, figured out what the problem was. Let's have, I will show you. You've got to click additional tasks. So, need to change the brake fluid, change the power steering fluid, and refill the windscreen fluid. So, windscreen fluid is here. Take that cap off and fill that bad boy up. There we go. Nicely done. That's sorted. So windscreen fluid, power steering reservoir. So let's take that off. That was another one. Ooh. What was the final one? Oh, I didn't drain the old one. Right, okay. We're gonna have to. So that's the oil drain. Let's move it underneath. Use the equipment, get all that oil out. Nice. Not 100% sure how to drain the power steering reservoir, but where is that? It was somewhere up here, wasn't it? Not sure. Well, let's get the oil done first. Let's get that down. What else have we got over here that we might be able to use? Interior. It's a toolbox. Garage customization, nice. Oil is. Get that oil in there. Go on. There we go. Nice. Okay, we've got a little... So we can put that back in. No, I don't think this is necessarily how to do it. But how do you drain it? We've basically drained it now. Because, because we just poured it all over the floor. That's fine. That should be enough. Otherwise we'll just have to try and work this out. Better not have this again. I'm not sure quite how to do that. Let me know what I should have done. Right. Oh, it was the brake fluid. It wasn't the oil. The brake fluid was... Oh, done it again. But I don't know how to... I don't know how to sort of drain the brake fluid. It feels a bit of a naughty way of doing it, but there we go. I might just let's just have a little look underneath. There we go. All done. Right. That's everything. Finish the order. Well, hey, we are done. Oh. Well, we got another one. Hello, you have done well with your previous job. Now I bring you some more challenging car. This Supra is a classic sports car. It was out of use for some time, way past his prime, but not complete trash. At this point, timing issues are probably most urgent. Chassis and suspension need work as well. And of course, some regular maintenance work. Let me know when you're done. Change oil, drain old, and refill with new. Right, okay. Did we not take the job? Oh wow. Let's move him inside. Right, let's have a look at what we need to do here. Oh, good God, everything. Right. Oh, I don't know what half of this stuff does. 2 serpentine. So the spark plugs. Right, it's loads and loads and loads of stuff, folks. It's not too bad in terms of the brake pads. We don't know which ones, although that will help us. Right. Okay, let's get going. You can see again sway bar front end link, and then whatever that is under there as well, so that's fine. We can do that one. Can't really see. I don't think this is the problem, you know. Oh, it is. Right, sway bar, and then well, we can try and do both of those, plus the... I think it's 2 of those. I think it was this one. We want 2 times brake pads. So let's put those on. Well, let's not actually put those on just yet. Let's put this up a little bit. Right. Right, there we go. Finally got to it. That one. Ah, we've got access from the underside of the car. So we also need to make sure we put what we just put. Right, rubber bushing. Right. We'll put that in. Right, put those to him, and then we've got to go underneath to pull that out. That seems to be, that was the problem. There we go. That's what I want. This one. There we go. It is a little bit harder to find some of these. I mean, look at that. If you could like zoom out a little bit, that would be good. But where is it? Where is it? There we go. Okay, so the sway bars have been put on. Serpentine belt. We haven't done. I don't know what the idle roller B is. So we've got issues with the rear spring here, folks. Excellent. And this one as well. Right, so I can't remember what we have to do with the springs. But I think we've got to do something else. So we've got the 2 rear springs. I think there is some bit of equipment that we do. I need them even. Okay, the rear shock absorber cap is pretty horrendous. That looks much, much better. Right, we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. We got the rear shock absorber cap. Oh, the rubber bushings. Damn it. Spark plug. How many spark? It's like 6 spark plugs. Let's get the spark plugs sorted. Right, can I find where the spark plugs go in this one? Right, that other one was more obvious. It was just they fitted in the top, which I thought was. I presume we've got to take this thing off. Right, we'll take these guys off. I think it's probably under that cover if I'm. Okay, we can see some other rusty bits here. Okay, there we go. Old spark plugs down there. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and now we can put the spark plugs back in. Easy. It's kind of fun trying to find these, like the different like configurations of everything. I don't know what that is on the left, but I think it definitely deserves to be taken out. I don't know. It looks awful. Oh, it's the fuel filter. So how do we... Right, let's get another fuel filter. Power steering reservoir. Is that a fuel filter? Everything's not too expensive, is it? So... Right, that's on. I can also see something down here which looks... Oh, it's the water pump. How do we... Oh my. I guess this has got to come off first. Oh my. Look at all the gears that are all rusted in here. Can't take that off just yet. Feels like a lot of this is Right, take that off. I'm never going to remember how to put this all back together, am I? Wow. Can we take it off yet? Yay. There we go. Oh. Camshaft. Do we need any of the cam gear? So it's the cam gear, not the camshaft. That's what we were just playing around with. Water pump. So 2 cam gears. Right, found those 2. Not sure I can put those on just yet. Excellent, we can. Okay, that's a big difference made. So we still need the water pump 16 DOHC. That one. I think that's the 2 things we need. So back in there again. That's in. We need a new one of those. Oh no. So we need a new alternator. Okay, the water pump. It's annoying that we can't see the list over there. So is the alternator okay? Water pump pulley. There we go. And we need serpentine belts as well, don't we? A and B. Was it these 2? We've got plenty of money. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Right. Right, water pump pulley, on you go. Oh, yes! Well, the idle roller's back on. That's really nice. We've done it. Although I can see... Oh no, that's the floor. I thought... No, damn it, I can see something else. Oh yeah. Then we've got the intake manifold. On the throttle there. Right, what does that look like now? Well, all that's done. Serpentine belt B. That's around the other side. The rubber bushings. Where is your rubber bushing? Okay. that one. That's easy enough to do. Let's put that in. Okay, that's down that end. Okay, let's get this stuff on. Nicely done. Although it seems like we can't get. Let's mount these bad boys here. I can really see what it means about, you know, about being like educated about the different bits of the cars, because you wouldn't necessarily know any of this stuff. Right, well that's pretty good. Oil filters come off that. Right, oil filter is on. I think we're going to have to go back down here. Right, so this is what we want to take off this thing. So how... How the heck do we take this off? Right. We've actually got to take the tyre off both sides to make it happen. This should be it. Rear sway bar. Have we actually got a... No. Let's get the rear sway bar and then we can put that in, and that's quite a big thing done, I think, because that's quite hard to get to. Sway oil. Let's assemble. Avengers assemble, folks. That goes in. Didn't need to take that out. Right, okay, we've got that rear sway bar on now. That feels like a fairly useful thing to have done. We've got the serpentine belt, the belt tensioner, clutch plate. I don't know what any of these things are. Feels like these might be near the front of the car, so let's put it down to the bottom and see if we can ferret around in here and work out where this stuff is. Okay. There's a load of stuff here that we are going to need to remove. There we go. idle roller B. Getting there. I'm getting there, I think. Idle roller B is in place. Oh, there's the belt tensioner. That's what we were missing. It's so cool, like the level of stuff. I think it was just that one. Nope, bought the wrong one. It was the one with all the numbers. There we go. Okay. I think there's a bunch of those things done. The belt tensioner, the idle roller, the serpentine belt, and that leaves us with the clutch plate and the clutch release bearing, which are somewhere around here. Oh my, oh my. Right, got to go from underneath the car. Right, is that? Oh, okay. That probably needs to come out. Damn it. Okay. So why? Ah. So the starter I wonder if this is what we need to do. If it is, I'm going to be annoyed. I have a feeling I'm going to be a little bit frustrated if that is all we need to do. As we've taken pretty much the entire engine apart. Oh, it is. Oh no. So I feel like that's been taken off now, but there's still not quite there yet. I think we have to go. We might have to. It seems this weird design that you've got to sort of take absolutely everything out, but. Right, I'm not quite sure when that became available, but we've got it. We've got it. I mean, the car is... Right, there's the clutch plate. The clutch plate has been taken off. We've basically got no engine left. It's just been destroyed by me. Clutch plate. What was the other thing? I can't remember what it was. Well, we'll put that in and we'll have a look. Yeah, the clutch pressure plate put in. Right, the clutch release bearing. That's what we want. And that will be that in terms of parts. It's not going to be that because I know. Oh my god, was it all accessible from underneath? Right, folks, I'm going to busy myself with putting this back together again because I think we need to. Right, folks, that was painful. We have to change the oil, drain old and refill with new. I think we've already managed to well let's add some window washing fluid. I think that's fine. Go. Was that one of the things I needed to do? Oh, it was. Ah. Right, oil. Let's push this up, and then we'll see if we can put the oil thing underneath it, and like use it for the coolant as well. Okay, but what about how do we? Okay, well, apparently we didn't need to do that, so we'll just fill the oil up then, because I guess that's what we'll do. Well, done the oil. Change coolant. There's literally nothing in there. So I think that should be fine, shouldn't it? Because there was nothing in there. I think we got told off for that. Perhaps we've also done that with the other bit, because we've pretty much had every single thing off this car. Right, what's the last one? Brake fluid. That's power steering. Right, where is our brake service? Let's just we'll just do it like that because it's so much easier. Please in the comments let me know how to do that, because I appreciate this isn't how to do this properly. Right. All the way down. Yeah, it's... You probably think this... I think that's it. A fuel rail. Really? Right. I'm going to ignore that because I'm not going to find where that goes. I think I vaguely remember, and I've got a worry that it's deep inside the engine somewhere. But anyway, it was fun. It was fun. I'm really glad I got to do that. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Obviously, it's tough if you're not very good at knowing where things are in this car or in any car or what they're called or anything like that, but it was fun trying to work it out, trying to work, you know, what goes where, how to put things back together, and it does kind of help you understand kind of the bits and pieces that make a car work, which is rather awesome. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.